function1.js, function1.js. In basic folder you can create one.js. Function1.js. Create a function. Function start with the function keyword. Write a function. Function start with the function keyword, and then you have to give the function name. After that, curly bracket will open close. Function name, right? Function name. Now inside we have to write the statement. Suppose a variable a equal to 100, another variable b equal to 200, another variable c equal to a plus b. Console.log log the addition is c. This becomes a function body. This becomes a function body. Now how to call this function? Come down below, write is a function one. Here we are calling the function one for final output. Here we are calling the function one for final output. Right, hope ready. Now let us call this file and run it. So we can go here in the CMD again. In basic folder, we can open the CMD. And in that, we can run like this. Node and then file name. File name is function1.js. It will give us the addition is how much? 300. Printing how much? 300. Come down. This is called a function. So you call the function one, again call it same function. See what is saying. Again call the same function. See what is saying. Same function if you call again and again. Same function if you call again and again. It will give the same output every time. If you call 10 times also, every time it will give the same output. Why? Because inside the function, we are not doing any dynamic calculation. It is just a static code. A equal to 100, B equal to 200, and C equal to A plus B. Every time it will give you the addition of 100 and 200. We want to write a function like whenever a user want to add any value, he will give one value, he will give two value, he will give three value, and how many value he will give, the function will do the sum of all and return the addition of all the values. Okay. So for example, let's test for the basic function, function 2. Function 2. Under the function 2, you will receive here now A and receive as a B. Now even you can do here A equal to 0 and even you can do here B equal to also 0. The value of A will be 0 and the value of B will be 0. Okay. The value of A is 0 and value of B is also 0. Next after that, when we do the addition of A and B, 100% 0 plus 0 will come 0 only. We will give option to user. If he will not pass any value, addition will come 0. If user will pass any value, the addition will come the value of given addition. Addition of given value. Okay. So how we can do again? Now here exact same A plus B do and pass to the C and call like this. Coming down, console.log. Okay, in console.log, now we'll come here, call the function to pass there one place 100 and again 100. Call the same function again, pass 200 and 300. Call same function again, pass 400 and 500. Check now. Function is same, based on input it will give you the output. Function is same, based on input it will give you the output. Right. Let's check now. Function 2 is same, but whichever the value we are passing, one place we are given function 1 is calling 3 times. Can you see the function 1 is calling 3 times? It says 300, 300, 300. The addition is 200. 200 of which one? This one. Okay, let's do like this. This line is cut from here and paste in the beginning. It will be clear. Then we can write for 2. Then we'll come to know this is coming from the function 2. Okay, so it's look like this. When we go here, you can see function 2, it says 200. Why? Because 100 and 200. 100 and 100, 200. 300, 200, 500. 500, 400, 900. For better proof, you can do here A comma B, the A comma B comma this one. It will give you 100 and 100 and the addition is 200. So hopefully something like this. 100, 100, 200. 200, 300, addition is 500. 400, 500, addition is 900. The function is only one, but the inputs are different. Based on input, it's giving the output. Okay? So first one is function without parameter. The first one is function is without parameter. Second one is function with parameter. Without parameter, what is that? Whatever you write here inside, that remains same always. Parameter, what is that? You pass the input and take the output. If you pass the input, it will give the output. Okay, so here we are given the input as a different number, again input as a different number, again input as a different number. According to given input, it is going to give the output. We'll create the next file. Working or error? Working. Okay. Okay. Function 2.js file. Create next file. Okay, in this file, we will write again one more function only, but in this you will see how many way you can write the function. How many way we can write the function. So one method is of that was something like this. Function name, function name. Inside this, we can take this two line from here. First method. Now come down. We'll do a small changes. 1 equal to function the second method. Okay, second method is done, but name should be different. You cannot keep same name both the place. This one are how to write the function. How many way we can write. So first method is also valid. Second method is also valid. Current method the people follow in the market. Not like old both first and second not follow, all follow. But in React you are going to follow this method. It's called fat arrow method. Fat arrow method. Right? Written. Come down. The way of calling remains same. The way of writing is different, but when you call it, all remains same. Function same. Do you call here? Last one should be the third method. Check now. All three should work. Right. So we can go here, check in the last. All three will give. The addition is 300 only because the values are fixed in all three places. Three method everywhere people follow. Last one is called the five method. Most important. Okay. Next, after this, come down. All three methods are working. Right below, inline function. In a line function. Okay, we can write the function in single line without opening the flower bracket. Variable 4 equal to console.log this is from in a line function. While calling, the way remains same. 4 we have to call. It will give us the Working? What error? Function number 4. Saying this is from inline. Okay. Come next. Next, we are going to see the list function. List function. Okay. In list function, we have two functions, map and for each, that mostly people use. Map, especially people use in the React. For each, we can use everywhere. Okay. Map and for each. So create a next file called map.js, map, map.js. Map. Okay, the map.js file. Create an array. Create an array called item. Item array can store some item name. Java book. Water. Ready? Next, after this, write a syntax for map function. Syntax is something like this. array dot map element comma index statement. Okay. In bottom we can print item dot map item name comma item name comma index. Console.log item name. Now this file, then I will write you what is happening in that. What is the element and what is the index, item name and index. See now, what will happen is when the map function will start, array name is called item. So from item array, when the map function will start executing, it will read the first element. That is called Java book. Java book will come under the item name, and the position of Java book will go to the index. So position will be 0 and item name will be Java book. Second loop, map function will keep calling till end of the element. Okay, we don't have to apply the plus plus and minus minus. Map function itself will check what is the length and it will run till number of element inside the array. So suppose first time it will run. The map function will take the first element from the array Java book and give to the item name. And you print below item name. Second loop, again, the map function will read the next element that is called apple. Apple will go to the item name and position will go to the index. Third loop, water will go to the item name and their position will go to the index. Similar way, fourth loop, milk will go to the item name and their position will go to the index. And this process will continue for how long? Till the number of elements inside the array. How many elements we have inside the array? Till that number of times this loop will done. And finally, all the elements from the array will be printed inside the browser. Okay, so I will run here and show you TLS node space map map saying all elements same like for loop. In this increment decrement is not required. Let's go here, print here index also. Index can reduce little speed. One step you can reduce the speed. Okay, now the value will come in organized manner. 0 value is particular, 1 the value is particular. Now let's go here. Similar way, use for each function also. For each function, then we can try. 2-3 minutes. We'll keep a break. I don't know, my head is little going here there. Daytime I can't listen. We'll wait for 2-3 minutes. We'll keep a break once. For each, E will be capital. And they are not opening properly. Eggs are not opening properly. Reason is something. Sometimes it will happen because of overload on head. Not overload on head, less sleeping. Only one reason behind that, less sleeping. Okay, okay. Okay, so map function, how it work? Map function work like our data is available inside the array. Now from array, map function, no need of any increment, decrement. Map function itself, it will find how many elements are available inside the array. Now, how many elements are available? That many times the map function will call automatically. Suppose 2, 4, 5 element we have. So map function will call itself 5 times. Once it will call, whenever it will call, it will take your first element and it will split in two parts, their position and value. Position will go to the second element and value will go to the first element. First parameter is the value, second parameter is the position. Okay. This is valid for single dimensional arrow and multi-dimensional arrow. Below we print, whether you print the position or print the value, it's your own requirement. Coming down in the second one, for each. For each also says the same. It is also going to find out how many elements you have inside the array. After finding the total number of elements inside the array, it will check, not check, it will start running the loop. First loop, for each will take first element and again it will split into two parts. First parameter will be the name, value of the element, value of the array, and second parameter will be the position of the array. Again, second loop, it will take the second element and split into two parts, position and value, position. The first will be value, second will be position. And it will go till where? Till again, length of your elements. How many elements you have inside array, till that it will go. Okay. Now after that, when I run, what was the output? Right. Here, the map function says Java, Python, not something. We can print the element or index we are already printing here. Index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Come create next file. In the next file again, we will create similar array, but data will be in not single dimensional array, data will be in the multi-dimensional array. There we can use the double map function, one map function to read the outer element and second map function to read the inner element. Both are same. In the React, only map will work. Map is integrated with the JSX. JSX. Your React is written using JSX. JSX. And in JSX, map function are associated, not the for each. If you have JavaScript code, we can use the for each and map both. If you have React code, we can use only map. Okay, in React, your for each will not give anything. Okay, coming next. Next file to create. Any file you can give map2.html. Map2 dot no map2.js. Map2.js. Next, after that, right here, a variable. You have created one array 3 yesterday. This array we have with you. This array is available with you. You can take this array directly and paste here. Okay, right there, item dot map again, item dot map, item info will be first variable, item info, first variable, second variable will be there for position. See, both variable is not predefined variable, it can be anything. Product name, item info, index we are writing is user defined, it can be anything. Next, after that, console.log item info dot category. Item info dot category. Check now. Is it pending? Only category name. Yes. Map to only category name. Before category name, print their position also. POS. Should not be comma, dot. Should be comma here. I read position and category. Position and category. Now for category we have product, we have to write another for loop. Map or for each anything, right? So product item info dot for each. For each name of the item info and index of item. Inside it, we can print as a index comma console.log. We have to write index comma for working. Here what we read, item info dot category product we have to write item info dot product dot map. So map has to run for under the item info. There is a product for that. For each running. See all are printing, but there is a lot of space here. Let's manage that space. So this something like this. Under the book, this many product, mouse this many product, laptop this many product, mobile also this many product. Mobile have only one. So map and for each both is giving you the contents. Okay. Next, after function. Hope working for everyone. For each map, important function of JavaScript. Now you will understand that value of those functions. Once we merge HTML and JavaScript together, our next step is see the events. Like when the user will click on button, request should go to the JavaScript. From JavaScript, data should generate and it should come to the browser. Data binding. This all is like understanding the syntax of JavaScript. This all what we have learned. It is called understanding the syntax of JavaScript. Next, after this, we will be learning again the data binding part. Data binding part. Processing will happen in JavaScript and output will display in HTML. Input will happen in HTML, processing will happen in JavaScript, and output will come back to the again HTML. Okay. Let me open that file. Here till here. Okay, next after this, we have to go ahead under this part. It's called data binding. Data binding. Okay, now a small work I will give for you. You can try that. Using for loop to while loop, anything, use any method your wish. The first it should print 1, 3, 5, 7, after that 9. Next after that it should print 9 plus, after 9 it should print as a 10, then 12, 13, not 13, 14, then 16, then 18. Next after that 8 plus 3, how much? 21. 21 plus 3, 24. 24 plus 3, 27. 27 plus 3, how much? 3. This is a task for you. After every, it look like this. This should look like this. Look like possible? So how you will write it? For loop. How many loop? Only one loop. One loop or 3 loop? First one is one loop, second one is second loop, third one is third loop. Okay. Using while loop. Now, if we need to use using only one loop, not multiple loops. Using for loop, we have to write 3 times. You have to write or not? If you use while loop, then using while loop, we can use only one while loop and print all. Yes. 1 to 30, you can run the loop, apply the condition, less than equal to 9, then print only which one? Odd number. Less than equal to 9, then print only odd number. After that, Between 10 to 18, print only even number. Else print all. Which one? No, not all. See, after that, the increment is by 3. Here is increment by how much? 2. Here also increment by how much? 2 only. Here is increment by 3. So you need to try using one condition, that is called while loop. Do while, not do while, leave that. Using while loop. Using while loop, in one you can try. Look like possible? Write n number of loop, but output should look like that. Okay. Apart from that, one more assignment. Here is 1, 2. Let's go next. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After that, one line will come. After that, one line will come. After the line, sum of 1 to 10. Sum of 1 to 10 is below. How much it will come? 55? 10 plus 9 plus 7. 55 will come, no? At last, it should come there. How much? 55. Dynamically. If you enter, do anything, it should print like that. Okay. Which one? 1 to 10, and after that, sum of 1 to 10. This series also you need to write. Sum of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
Last one is sum of 1 to 10. You have to create a variable total equal to 0.
Complain guna hang
Total equal to total plus.
ಇಂತ ಹೊಲ್ದಾಗ ಯಾರ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರತ್ತ ಅವ್ರು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮನ್ಯಾಗ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಧ ಮಂದಿ ಮನ್ಯಾಗ ಕರೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದ ಪಾಪ ನಂತ
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow again. Event, not event. Data binding will start. In the data binding, our first chapter will be events. Okay. product dot length. Putting the length of the product product of J inside the product. Here velocity J less than item I already checking the use for I will J replacement Y or J equal to 0. J less than item of I inside the item of I. Product of inside I dot product item of I product of this I is first it was incrementing the value of I. Then first it was incrementing the value of I. Study behavior is still where? Ajax behavior is right. Okay. Now come to our folder. Inside the folder, JavaScript folder only. You can create the next folder. Okay. So we have already here class object. We have already. Okay. So there will manage, but we'll have a folder called test my test. My test folder. Under my test folder, create a file page1.js. Under the my test folder, create a